Everything
Hi everyone, I'm Rita Peterson with Everything Homemade, and this is Nova, my daughter. She is 7 and she's going to be my helper today. We are going to make pizza rolls. Now these have got to be so good that if I leave them out cooling, they magically disappear because my husband will walk by them and take one and then walk by again and take another one. My kids love them. I honestly love them. They are great for your kids' lunches. They look good, they taste good, they've got some protein in them, and they just give a really good boost of energy. They're a little bit filling, but not too incredibly filling. They're just really easy to make and delicious. So how do we make them? Let's go through the ingredients we need, and there will be a picture of, I did a write-up of all the ingredients that I will post also. So you need some baking powder. You need some cream cheese. Remember I showed you how to make cream cheese? This is the cream cheese right here. Then you need some tomato paste. I have mine already seasoned because I buy plain tomato paste just with pizza spices. So basil, oregano, onion powder, salt. That goes in there. I will also post a video on how to make tomato paste. Then you need some cheese. This is my homemade cheddar cheese, but you can definitely use Havarti, mozzarella, cheddar, Asiago, anything like that. You need some eggs. Here, you need some salt. And I have whole wheat flour. Okay? The other thing you want to have, you need a rolling pin, and you need 2 cookie sheets lined with parchment paper. Okay, so how do we begin? Well, first of all, with any ingredients, anytime you're making muffins and cookies, and the same rule here with these rolls, you put your wet ingredients first. So Nova, go ahead and crack some eggs. Now you'll notice here that I'm actually doubling the original recipe that I have already showed you. With the large family that we have, the original recipe that I make makes 2 dozen, so we're going to make about 4 dozen here. So this recipe is really, really easy to double, quadruple. It does very well. So why don't you mix those up? Good old farm eggs. Look at those color. Look at the color, hey? Nice and yellow. So as she's mixing them up, I'm going to take the cream cheese and I'm going to dump it right in there.
cream cheeses.
Yeah. So when you're dealing with eggs and cream cheese, I'll show you a technique here. What you want to do is go underneath them and almost do like a whip. Because as you're whipping them, the eggs will incorporate a little bit better. Okay? And faster. And it is a bit stiff, so if you can't do it, just let me. So this is why, you guys, I showed you how to make the cream cheese and the tomato paste before I made this, so you know how to make some of these ingredients that I am using without buying them from the store. Beautiful. Let's mix that up really good there, Nova. You're doing an awesome job. Okay, good job. Can I do a final stir on it for you? Okay, so take a look at how smooth that is. Isn't that wonderful? Okay. So now what else should we add there? Nova? What else do you think? Nope. Let's try some salt. You want to try some salt?
How much?
So a teaspoon.
Okay.
Teaspoon in there?
That?
Yeah, but a little bit less, not just level it out like that. Yeah. So mix that in.
It was like there's no eggs in here once you mixed it all.
You can't even notice it, can you? Okay, mix that in really good. Good job. Okay, so we're gonna add some baking powder to the mix, and then we are going to add flour. Now, when you guys add flour, what I say on the board may be different for you. It totally depends on the type of flour. I'm using whole wheat. You might be using white flour. You might be using spelt, kamut. And so flour, you always go smaller and then continue to add because it does vary. That is one ingredient that varies in all ingredients or all recipes when you are making something. Cookies, cakes. I use whole wheat. You guys might be using something else. My whole wheat might have more bran in it. All these kind of variables. So I'm adding just a little bit at a time. And now I'm going to actually take this and work it with my hands. This dough should be soft because we are going to roll it out. It should not be sticky though. You don't want a really sticky dough, but you want it soft and not incredibly stiff. So you're just going to keep on working it here. It is soft, but not really stiff, and not incredibly sticky at all. So now it is time to roll out those wonderful pizza rolls. Okay, so what we're going to do is take this dough, transfer it here, and what we're going to do is roll out one large, basically rectangle-ish shape.
Like for cinnamon rolls?
Like we would do for cinnamon rolls, that's right. And that's when we should show them, isn't it? But for today, we're going to do pizza rolls. Okay, so I'm going to have a floured surface for her.
Is pizza rolls sort of like cinnamon rolls?
Kind of like, but totally different ingredients. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to start her off in a squarish rectangle shape. I'm also going to put a little bit of flour on top so a rolling pin doesn't stick, and start rolling, Nova. I'm looking for about 1/4 of an inch thick. So this is going to push you, isn't it? Okay, go that way, so let's flip it. Yeah.
The rolling pin's smaller than we're going to...
Yeah, it is. And you know what? It is so incredibly important to get your kids involved in this. Because this is how they learn. You're teaching the next generation, and this is so important. And is it fun, Nova?
Yes.
It is. Who doesn't like playing with dough, huh? Okay, so I'm going to reach over here. I'm going to grab this. I'm going to add a little bit of flour. Yep, turn it.
Now this way, it's definitely going to be bigger than the rolling pin.
Yeah.
Turn it.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually just stretch it this way without turning it now.
Could I stretch it?
Yeah, so what I want you to do is I want you to stretch it. I'll get you to do this side, okay?
Okay.
I want you to stretch it this way so we're looking more rectangular shape is what I want. Okay, so go from here, go this way now because we're a bit thick on that side. Yeah, just like that. Beautiful.
Oh.
And I'm going to just put a little bit of flour here. Give her. Awesome. Yeah. Now what I want you to do on this corner is roll like that.
Yeah.
Good job. Okay. All right. I think I'm just going to get this corner right here. We're a little bit heavier on that. I think that looks pretty good. What do you think, you guys?
Good.
I think that looks pretty good. And we're not sticky because we can lift it up easily. That's exactly what we want.
Doesn't fall apart.
Doesn't fall apart. So this is a double recipe. So if you're doing a single recipe, cut this in half. So what you want to do is now you take the tomato paste. Yeah, you can use that one. And so I will give you a big scoop. And then, so I want you to spread it all over the place.
Mom, you know that when you
Keep it all on your side there, because I got some here.
You know when you use the coconut oil, would it work?
Sort of like, but this is totally different. Okay, so we're literally just going to spread this all around.
I'll do my side, you do your side.
Yeah.
Each of yours.
Did you take some of mine?
Yep, I stole it.
I guess I won't be getting it back, will I?
Nope, because it's way on this side.
Okay, I think you need some more over there. How fun is this, huh? All my kids love spreading stuff on the dough. I mean, who wouldn't? This is
Very
just
fun.
It's very fun, isn't it?
You got spread it.
Let's. So you want it to look something like this.
This one needs a little bit more.
There you go.
Mom, the dough can't see you now.
What if we put two eyes on it? That work? Oh, the fun you can have with tomato paste, eh? Okay, so that looks good. That looks about even. So you, yeah, okay. So let's put the spoons over. So now, cheese. Are you ready? So again, you can just take that, kind of spread it around. I might have grated a little bit too much here.
Mommy, this is your cheese and you made it.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, maybe I didn't grate too much.
Wow.
So this will show you guys an example of how my cheese works under heat. And I will be showing you how to make cheese. It'll be a month-long videos as I'm just trying to figure out exactly how I am going to present cheese making to you in a very simple, easy way to understand, to make it just really user-friendly, and to understand the background of how to make cheese easily. So I'm working on that. Okay, so now the fun part. Okay, guys, watch this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll this up.
Roll, roll, roll.
Okay? Okay, so I'm going to get you to, I'll roll this way towards the camera here.
Okay. Oh, Mommy, get that cheese clump in more.
There you go. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I take the edge and I press it down all the way here.
Can I do someone's?
I'm going to do this part, okay, Nova? So I press the beginning edge. You see that? There? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it again and I'm going to roll it.
It was quicker once you got a bigger ball.
Yeah. Again, pressing it down and then I roll it. So I keep working this. Or I come a little bit closer to what I'm doing here. Okay, and so now I just go back and forth and I'm just continuously working on this roll, okay? All right, and keep rolling. Here we go.
That's must have went on it.
Okay, and so what I want to do now is I press it down because I wanted to just really seal it, and the ends, I just kind of tuck the end in. Or I come a little closer here. I'm just gonna tuck those ends in right there. And same on this side, all right, if you want to come around. I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. I'm gonna tuck it. It's not gonna matter if I got some pizza sauce on me. That's okay. But I want to seal that cheese in. Nova, you want to grab me a napkin just so I can wipe my hands off, please?
Yeah.
And I'm just going to move this big roll closer to me now. I'm going to wipe my hands off here. Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Okay, and so the other thing we need to do is have a knife, Nova.
Could I cut some?
You bet you can cut some.
There's one steak knife.
Okay, so
We each do half.
yeah, so I'm going to do a couple to show you, and then you can continue. So I have my parchment paper in my sheet, and I will start on this end, and I want it to be about 1 inch thick.
So that's not too big for
Yeah,
your
so
knife.
the ends will look like this. So I'm just going to put it on right here. All right, right here. And so I'm going to do another one. Again, about 1 inch thick. Okay, so you take a look. That's what you're looking at inside. So what's going to happen, you guys? All this cheese is going to melt over this and inside. It is going to be delicious. So I'll do one more, Nova. Orion, get a close up here. Again, take my knife, cut it. This is what the inside looks like. Gonna look like, and you need a little bit apart here because they do rise.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. So you give her, Nova. I started on this side because I know you're. So again, you're about something like this. Visually, you're something like that.
Okay.
Okay? So make sure you saw it. Don't just press down.
I'm lefty. Why not I start there? Cause
Okay, you can start on that side. Yep, but right there. Good job. Yeah?
that one's a little small.
Oh, that's okay. Here, and you can pass them to me, and I'll put them on.
Okay.
So, just like that.
That again.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, so you see these? Now, Nova, you grab one and let's fire them into the oven. Nope, just pick it up. Okay, you ready, Nova?
Yeah.
Okay, let's put it in. It's hot, so watch it. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so with these here, it's 15 to 20 minutes. So I'm going to put 15 minutes in. Then we're going to check it after 15 minutes. There you go. So in the meantime, I'm just going to tidy things up, clean up the dishes, and I'll see you back here in 15 minutes. Let's take a look. So this is 15 minutes later. So what am I doing in the check? So I'm going to take a flipper because these are hot. I'm going to take one and I'm looking to see how dark the bottom is. And it is fairly dark, and I'm also going to just kind of touch them. I'm honestly going to put in probably another about 2 more minutes. I want a little more golden around the edge, but we were almost done.
So they're not so soft.
They will be soft. I'm going to put 3 more minutes in. So what I'm looking at the bottom. They could be a little more browner. They could be a little more brown around the edge. But when I touch it, they are fairly soft. Like Nova said, when they're a little bit harder, I don't want them hard because they will harden when they cool off. I think about 3 more minutes will be good. There you go. That's better. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to take these out.
It is new.
One here. Oh,
Can I take those off the pan one time?
yeah, just wait. And I'm going to take this one out.
Now check this.
I'm just going to put this here.
Mmm.
So you want to take these off right away. I'm going to do a few here first, Nova, then you continue. You got to kind of hold the parchment down a little bit, and then you put them on the wire rack right away.
You definitely know that they got brown at the bottom
Yeah.
because they've got their mark.
So if you guys can look at that, see the bottom there? Okay.
Are they hot?
Yes, they are hot.
Very hot.
Yes, no, but they just got out of the oven. Don't these look awesome?
They look wonderful.
And they taste just so good. These also freeze really, really well, you guys. So you can make a whole bunch and throw them into the freezer.
Sure.
I'll bring it over for you, Nova. You can do this one. Nova,
Yeah?
should we taste what a fresh one tastes like?
Mm-hmm.
You ready? So we're gonna break this apart. It's gonna be warm. Ready?
Mmm.
Mm. Mm-hmm. That's good. Okay. I think we better hide these on Dad, eh?
Put them in the freezer.
Mm. Like I said, you guys, these freeze excellent. Your kids should love them. They taste so good. There's so much flavor. The sauce, the cheese, the cream cheese in the dough is just such a good combination. So we're gonna cook up the rest. I'm gonna leave these to cool. Enjoy, share this recipe, and have fun making them with your children. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the next video.